And you're listening to AM Ocala Live on WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Good morning, buddy.
It's going to be a what do you call it? A worm music worm in your ear. Dun, 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 dun. It's a music worm, right?
I was trying to get the, I realized I had stopped the stream.
Oh, yeah, you got to stream. Hey, baby. Are you streaming, baby? You too stream. Oh, my. Well, I got a shock yesterday or day before.
Yeah?
I got my electric bill.
Uh-oh.
From Duke Power. I'm naming the names today. And it went over like $100 more than I'm usually paying.
Is that right?
And I'm saying, I'm not doing anything. What are you doing over there? Oh, you're adjusting. Okay. And I said, I'm not doing anything different. Why did my bill go up $100? And they couldn't tell me.
Really?
Yeah. They go, oh no, I don't. I said, well, and they said, well, if you go on our thing, a special thing that will lower your electric by about $5 a month. They're going to, because if they have peak power, then they'll lower my power. And I say $5. No, what am I paying for then? If you're going to lower my power. If you're lowering my power, I'm getting less. Therefore, I'm not paying you because I'm using less. I should pay you the $5. So tell me something that you're giving me something for nothing. No, you're not. That's number one.
Yeah. And right. they still couldn't. They couldn't answer.
No answer. Well, it could be your. No, it's not, because I shut off my hot water heater when I leave the house. Yeah. So it's not running for 12 hours. Yeah. I shut off my air conditioning when I leave the house. It's not running for 12 hours. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. So then I went down the list with them.
Yeah. You got nitty gritty.
Oh, I got nitty gritty. I always do. I'm not done with them yet. But there's a charge on there for $10.53, customer something or another. What's this for? She could not tell me. I said, what is it? A convenience charge for letting me buy the electricity from you? No answer. Well, what is it for? No answer. And this I record it now.
Right.
So if they want to put my feet to the fire, come on, play the tape back to me.
That's right.
Play it back. She had no idea what it's for. There it is for $10.53. That's not a tax. The tax is at the bottom.
Right. They showed that. They structured that up very good.
The tax is at the bottom. Yep. Why are we paying tax on a service? I haven't figured that one out yet either. But we're paying a tax for a service, So, okay, just like we pay tax for gas and everything, we pay tax. Mm-hmm. So, all right, there's the tax. I'm not happy about that, but nothing I can do about that. But I'll be damned, I'm going to find out what the heck that $10 extra is for what? For processing? No, that's part of your business, not my business. You go to charge stuff, they charge 3% or whatever. But there's some charge cards that charge you nothing to process.
Right.
But they charge you to process and sell you. Hey, let's stick it to you twice. That's Duke. And I've been with Duke Power over 40 years.
Is that right? Yeah.
And I'm saying, okay, this is loyalty, huh? This is loyalty, right? Customer loyalty. Any senior citizen discounts?
$100 more.
$100 more, yeah. The most I've ever paid was like $168. This is $189.
Good Lord.
The month before was $87. The month before that was $76. And I put the heat on for 3 days.
I was going to say, and I know you're not running air conditioning because there's no need for it, really being,
I put the heat
temperatures being mild.
3 days. That was it. I'm going, okay. In 3 days, I'm not going to use 100. So something is wrong. So we'll see what next month's bill. We'll have a follow-up on it next month.
Yeah, and see what that is.
That ticked me off to no end. And I was on with her 20 minutes or so, and she could not answer my questions.
Yeah.
All she was just diverting me. Well, you can go to the site. And I'm saying to myself, if I wanted to go to the site, I wouldn't have called you.
Exactly.
You're supposed to know all about this, and you don't. It was like an inch from saying, let me talk to your supervisor.
Well, you should have. I thought you were going to tell me you did.
No, maybe
especially when she couldn't answer. That's where you kill them with kindness and be like, okay, well, this is over
your
head,
And I wasn't mean with her at all. It was very pleasant.
Let me talk to somebody who knows what this charge is, so that way it can be spilled out.
Yeah, in other words, saying, you don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't have your job because you weren't trained right. I don't blame them. I really don't blame them.
No.
If they're not given the tools to work with, you can't blame them. And when we'll defer you to our website. If I wanted to sit and read a website, I would have went there first.
Right.
Because I opened my bill up, and there it is, right on the website. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I didn't call. I want to talk to a human being, someone that knows what the hell they're doing. And apparently, this poor lady did not. She was just she could read the bill. Well, damn it, I could read the bill too. What's the $10.53 for? Oh, okay, you don't know. No, I don't know. I'm sorry, sir.
$189. But what is it usually? What's the average that you've seen?
$80.
$80?
$80 a month. You average all year $80 a month.
Yeah.
Because some are 70, some are 80, I think it was 168 was the highest, somewhere in there.
Okay.
That's the highest. $189. Excuse me.
My goodness.
All the red flags came out. No, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
Now I have my truck plugged in. Keeps the glow bars.
How much power does that really use?
Exactly. A nickel a day, maybe.
Maybe.
And my light bulbs, 90% of my light bulbs are LEDs.
Oh, right. So
don't tell me it's that. Next.
Lower ones?
Next. So something's rotten in Denmark.
You know what? There's a trend to that with certain business practices now, just adding a fee. I got my oil changed not that long ago from a place that does tires also.
Oh, yeah.
But they worked with me to say, oh, yeah. I said, do I need an appointment? I was just coming to check prices for the oil change. And they said, well, we could do it today. I said, yeah, go ahead and do it today. And he threw in a 20% off kind of thing right away. And okay,
then?
this sounds good. And there was a price that was quoted.
And?
Before I had the oil change, he's like, yeah, it's that and the other, full synthetic. And I said, well, I got a coupon I found here. He's like, actually, put that away. I'm going to 20%.
Okay.
Bottom line is it'll be about, it'll be $55 for full synthetic oil change on a...
$55? What are you driving, a truck?
Ford Escape. All right, no problem. Just go ahead. And when it came down to it, the total ended up being, after tax and everything, so forth and yada, I remember having to throw down $70 because it came down to like 68 something or another, 69. And I was like, well, hold on a minute. Let me see. And this was after the fact. I'm looking down. They had a $5.75 charge for
the oil.
No.
Oh, not the deposit of the oil?
No, they already, that's already included with that. And like you said, they structured that with a tax. It was literally just for shop utilities.
What shop utilities?
It said in lieu of, et cetera, for shop towels, yada.
That's not your problem. That's operating costs.
So I've got to pay for your operating costs
on top of the
top of the oil change for the service that I got, and I'm paying tax, like you said, on the service.
Did you get your?
No, because by that point it was, and they took forever to do it.
Yeah, no.
Although they were concerned. They're like, hey, you're missing one lug nut on every single wheel.
You said that's what happened because I went to change my wheel. It went down into the pond, and I used one off each one to put my spare back on. Yeah, right. The old joke. Yeah.
But no, that's like nowadays. Like even with the cell phone providers, with mine.
Oh no.
There's one on there. There's one on there, and it just says fee.
Yeah.
And then you ask them, what is that fee? That's because we don't automatically take it from your account. Well, why doesn't it say that in the fine print of the fee, like, non-committal
you have to know what the fees are for.
It just says fee.
And I said, get away with it.
And that's what they do. They get away with it.
They get away with it.
And then I know, as well as you do know, that when nowadays everything we do has this terms of service agreements that you ain't going to read. It's like you literally need to hire a lawyer to have with you for all of your daily errands and routines.
We heard about the old lady that was an elderly lady that got ticked off at her bank. Goes whatever, and then she went there and slapped the paper on the president's desk. There it is. What is it? And it was a whole list of what the bank owed her for her time to research this and her time. And I mean, and they're just looking. Well, we can't accept that. Why? I have to accept your bills. You can't accept mine. No, you're just a business. I'm just a business. I'm me. Pay me. I don't know if she wanted it or not. You had to take it to court, but it's like, I'm a business, There's a business in the industry that was bugging me for a long time. Don't bug me anymore. And, you have to, I said, wait a minute. You're not my mom, you're not my dad, and you're not the U.S. government. I don't have to pay you. I do not want to do business with you.
Right.
Well, you have to, because I don't care who sanctions you. I don't have to do any business with you. You are just a business. I can walk away. And I did.
Right.
And they went, well, you have to sign the paper. Oh, no, I don't have to sign the paper. We have a caller. Hello, caller. How you doing?
Hi, Joe. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm bursting at the seams today.
You don't sound so good on the radio today. You kind of peed off a little bit. So
I did,
do you heat your house with a heat pump?
Yes.
Okay, now I had a similar problem. I had trouble with my heat pump when I was heating the house. It was working. It was outside, but the pump was not working. But inside the air handler exchanger, there's like a heating coil in there. It's like a large toaster.
Yes.
And that's how I was heating the house, and that really knocked my bill way up. So I had to have somebody come over and fix my heat pump. But that was what the problem was.
Yeah, and also you have to put it on automatic. If you don't put it on automatic, it'll boost your because you'll just keep running and running and running. But no, I put
Right,
it on, put it on automatic and when that little light comes on, that's when those heating coils come on. That little heat
Right.
that little heat thing. But I've done that before, and it's never bopped up $100. But yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, to bump up $100, like
Yeah,
you said,
yeah.
is really that much.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying, I had trouble with my heat pump,
Yeah.
and I was working off that coil, and that's like a large toaster, and my bill
That's
went
what
up
it is.
to
Yeah,
$60 in 1 month, and so but I called them in, they fixed the problem, so it's something that they say like your air conditioner once a month, have it serviced. Well, have your heat pump serviced once
once a year
have your
or
heat pump
something.
serviced too.
Yeah, for $100, it's worth it. And there it is, $100.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Thanks, you.
Okay, well, good luck with your heating or your electric bill. I feel your pain.
Yeah, we all do. We all feel the pain.
Thanks, Barry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's not. Some areas don't have an electric bill. They have a utility bill.
Right.
A utility bill is not only your electric bill, but it's also your trash pickup, and it's also for this. And I'm going, huh? Oh, and your water. So it's your trash pickup, it's your water bill, and it's your electric bill. It's your utility bill.
All in one.
$500.
Yeah.
Or $250 or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They call it the utility bill. Yeah. Yeah. I will never live in an HOA. No. Too many rules. Too many rules. Oh, well, your grass is 2 inches higher than it's supposed to be. Well, I like it like that. Oh, but that's the rule. You can't have it. And I call them the go-kart. No, I'm sorry, golf cart Nazis, where they go and they go with rulers and they put them in the grass.
Do they really?
Yeah, and there's a little sign. I remember I was going through a neighborhood when I first moved here, and I thought it was a for sale sign. No, it was a warning sign for the owner. Your grass is too high.
Incredible.
And if I got that, if I was someone and somebody came that, who did it? They're going to walk funny because that's where the sign's going. The sun don't shine. I'm going on the dark side of the moon. I don't. If it's raggedy, that's 2 foot high or something. Yeah, that's fine. But it has to be no more than 2 inches high. Well, what if I want my grass 2.5 inches high because that's the way I want my grass on my land? Mm-hmm. Well, then you shouldn't have moved here.
Yeah.
Well, which is true. We walked away years ago from literally, it looked like a phone book. For those that remember phone books, that's the thickness of the HOA rules.
Is that right?
Who would want to live there? Not me. But a lot of HOAs, though, say you pay each month, some of them like $400.
Some can get pretty high.
Just the privilege to live in this neighborhood because we have someone at the gate where everybody volunteers to come in But some of them for that $400 will pick up your garbage and will cut your grass, and every 3 years we'll paint your house for you. So yeah, okay, maybe that's worth it if you add it all up. Every 3 years your house gets painted. That's $1,200. We're going to get a house painted for $1,200.
Yeah.
But all year long, your lawn is nice, manicured. It's all and then you put your garbage out. They pick it up. So some of those HOAs make sense. Some do not. I'm sorry. I want to live on my land with my house, and I keep it fairly clean. If I want to put trailers in the yard, the kind you pull behind, not the kind you live in. If I want to park them in
double wide.
Yeah, right, double wide.
Double wide,
yeah.
fry something.
If I want to put that in the yard, okay, that's fine. My trailers, but no, you can't put that in the yard because it'll look bad. So like,
ooh,
yeah. Ooh. We looked at years ago, Town of Celebration, which is Disney. It was Disney. They sold it since.
Yeah.
But the rule was on the outside it has to look always this. The drapes have to be the same color. You buy it with bluish drapes, those till you die or until that's got to be blue and everything. On the yard, you want to put a dish, you want to put your stuff in the yards. We're fine. Do what you want in the yards. But when you drive down the street, it has to look like. Main Street USA kind of thing. So I don't know if it's changed or not, but they've sold the whole development. Now I think you actually buy the land.
Yeah.
But there's places where they call it modular homes.
Right. The prefab.
Yeah, and you put them on. They could be moved. Like you're going to move this thing. but they're on foundations and everything. But you don't own the land. Oh no, no. You pay a monthly fee to live on the land there.
That's what I heard. Like lot rent.
Yeah, and I'm going. So if the landlord starts going up 100, 200, 300, 400 a month or whatever, and says, okay, give me $400 a month, and that's your lot rent today. And you're going, say what?
Yep.
Say what?
Yep.
No, never, ever, never.
Now, Joe, this is a nice little segue with the tenacity and the demeanor today. That's very strong.
Thank you.
It's very, very.
I wear it well.
Ready to take on something.
I'm in a good mood today. Imagine if I was in a bad mood.
Yeah, I was just say some people would say, "Ooh, he maybe needs to chill." Now,
all right, give me a rum and coke.
here's one for you.
somewhere.
Here's one for you. Cannabis use among seniors is up 75%.
Hey man, that's good.
More and more Americans are using marijuana and other cannabis-based products in a research published Monday in the JMA International Medicine.
Wait a minute.
The number of U.S. adults over 65 reported using cannabis nearly doubled over a 3-year period.
Now, is that because they legalized it, or is that the CBD or CBD, whatever the hell that thing is called? So that stuff doesn't get you high, right? This cannabis is the stuff that gets you high?
Well, it depends.
Mellows you, I should say.
It depends. Now you're
That's
saying
a different product.
That's
I'm
true.
talking-
If you
I'm
say
saying with
like
marijuana.
CBD or cannabis product,
Right.
but cannabis itself,
Is
as with
It makes you-
containing
it chills you out.
THC,
Yeah, good.
and the THC.
good. Get chilled out. Why not?
Yeah,
You've earned it.
I was gonna say at that age, right?
You've earned it. You remember the 60s? No, you earned it. You've been through and back.
And
You've
that's-
seen and back. Chill.
Yeah. And
You know,
that's-
also, did you notice now some states are making it legal? Why?
Right.
Why? So they can collect taxes. Well,
Maybe
it was being sold.
the states that it's recreationalized and approved,
Yeah.
with the taxes that is coming from that, maybe you won't get a $189 electric bill.
Yeah, right, sure. No, they'll
That
probably charge-
$10 fee just doesn't exist
Oh, no,
because
they'll
it's going
charge
so
more
back.
because they can keep the lights on for it to grow at night. I don't know. But yeah, let the people. That's why, because those states that went legal, that was never being sold in those states before. Like heck, it wasn't. Of course, it was being sold under the table, through the garage door, whatever.
Sure.
Just like the lottery.
Oh yeah,
Years ago, they had a lottery.
Yeah, good call.
But it wasn't the lottery that we know today.
that's a good call. Hey,
You know?
that's a heck of an analogy there to think about where that
The
illegal
lottery-
idea comes
and
into
any older generation
legal.
knows there used to be a lottery out there before the state lottery came, before Powerball was out there. And why? We're going to give you $1 million. They collected 10. We're going to give you one. This is the winner. And the winner, or they start with 40 now. 40 million, right? And now you won it. And now here's your taxes. Wait a minute. Didn't you already collect taxes? No, well, we're going to get more of your money. But aren't you getting a profit from it? Yeah, but no, we got to tax you. But didn't you get all the money extra that didn't get one? But yeah.
Double dipping the chip.
Twice.
You take the chip,
And
you dip it,
and
you
then-
take a bite,
and you re-dip.
then you dip again.
Yeah. And
Just take one dip and end it.
one of these days, the people of the United States are going to say one word, and it's 2 letters.
Yeah.
No. Or if you want to go 5 letters, no more.
No more.
No. How many is that? MORE. 6 letters, sorry. 6 letters. Had to count it right. 6 letters are going to say
6 letters.
no more. Enough.
Enough.
We're done with the taxes. You're overtaxing the hell out of $1. You take $1, you get taxed. You get state tax, you get federal tax take out of it. Then you go buy something else, you get sales tax. Then you get
Yeah.
I just learned that things that you resell is not a sales tax or something. It's called something else,
Right.
but it's still a tax.
And
How many times are you going to pay? I just found somebody that bought one of those big motorhomes.
Yeah.
Motorhome. $12,000 taxes on top of what he paid. That's the second time they took taxes on the same vehicle, right?
Right.
If it's sold a third time, it's 30 times on the
Right,
same.
like we're talking about with a vehicle every time it sells.
That's wrong. You already took your taxes.
Right.
That vehicle should not be taxed twice. What was that?
30.
30. Just say 30 seconds. People
Right.
know what's going on. You know. But, you get taxed on that vehicle once.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Once. That's why when they do a fair tax, 25% across the board, or 20% across the board. I don't care if you buy a pencil or you buy a Mercedes. 20%. Boom. That's it.
That's it.
One time, boom, you're done.
We'll be back after this. WOCA Ocala.
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. Democratic presidential candidates getting last licks in at the final debate before the South Carolina primary and Super Tuesday.
I dug in, I did the work, and then Bernie's team trashed me for it.
In the debate on CBS, Senator Elizabeth Warren taking shots at frontrunner Bernie Sanders and Michael Bloomberg.
The core of the Democratic Party will never trust him. He has not earned their trust. I will.
Bloomberg is not on the ballot here. He shows up next Tuesday in 16 states. Warren positioning herself perhaps to take on the former New York City mayor. Warren getting the Boston Globe endorsement today as well.
Fox's Griff Jenkins in South Carolina. And President Trump this evening holding a news conference on the coronavirus threat, a day after the CDC warned the American public to prepare for an outbreak of the disease here. America's listening to Fox News.
We've toiled and triumphed.
We choose to go to the moon.
And pushed mankind to new worlds. We fought for justice.
A turning point in man's search for freedom.
And freed a continent.
Tear down this wall.
But perhaps our greatest achievement isn't thanks to an athlete or an astronaut. It's at the very core of our country. Our greatest achievement is in your hands. Democracy 2020. Fox News. America is watching.
Bill Hemmer Reports, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Moving to the town of Chaldea. These are complex times. They need to be understood in more than just a soundbite.
We're in central Hanoi, just a few blocks.
When people's lives are affected, it's important to be fast, but it's most important to be right.
Boston is a city in shock.
Information has never moved faster than it does today. It is our job to cut through it.
Bill Hemmer Reports, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, only on the Fox News Channel.
It's here, Ocala, a truckload sale of roses at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. You got great selection, super low prices. Bob has Easy Care knockout roses in double red and double pink, just $17.99. Easy Care drift roses, huge selection of colors, just $17.99. And of course, his famous fragrant hybrid and tea roses, super low, $32.99. That's just the beginning. Geraniums have arrived. They're regularly $2.99, but you get 10 for just $19.99. And you've got to check out that great new selection of clay bowl planters. They're 13 inches big. You'd expect to pay $12.99, but thanks to a special purchase, they're just $5.99. It's always tree planting time, and that means you can buy one large tree for just $49.99 and get a second one for half price. So check the ad and get on over to Bob Wine's Community Gardens on Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, open daily till 4:30 in the same blooming place since 1952.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
We are proud to announce the Conservative Watch Hour on WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM every Friday at 11 a.m. Hosted by Annie Marie Delgado, president of Trump Team 2020 Florida, and her co-host Ann Vandersteel with SteelTruth.com. We are serving a higher level of excellence, and we are the only program of this type in this market. Don't miss your weekly dose of conservative talk radio. WOCA 11 a.m. Fridays, 96.3 and 1370 a.m.
Come to the 7th Annual Habitat Strawberry Festival on March 7th, 2020 at the McPherson Government Complex. The festival will have vendors, food, a car show, a kids zone, live entertainment, pie eating contests, and all things strawberry. All to also raise funds to build a habitat home for a family in our community. Check out the website, habitatocala.org, and follow the link. The Habitat for Humanity Strawberry Festival is Saturday, March 7th, with breakfast served at 7:30. Free admission, $5 parking. See you there.
The Ocala RV Show is Thursday, February 27th through Sunday, March 1st at the Florida Horse Park. North Central Florida's largest RV show is back with participating dealers from all over Florida. Hundreds of RVs on display. Tickets $5 for adults. Kids under 16 are free. Buy one, get one free Thursday only. First responders save $2 every day. Register to win 2 gift cards every day. No purchase necessary. The Ocala RV Show at the Florida Horse Park. This is how we roll.
The largest aerospace expo in the South, Sun and Fun, returns to the skies of Lakeland March 31st through April 5th. It's not just an air show, it's everything aviation in 2020. Walk among hundreds of aircraft and be amazed at air shows with breathtaking aerobatic displays by the world's top pilots. See mighty warbirds in flight, from vintage bombers to modern fighter jets, and feel the heat of a 1,000-foot wall of fire. Plus, new for 2020, our STEM-tastic pavilion with dozens of interactive activities for all ages. Oh, and let's not forget the precision flying of the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. Take advantage of the Florida Resident Weekend Special, Saturday, April 4th and Sunday, April 5th, and get 3 shows for the price of 1. Come Saturday, stay for the night air show with its amazing Star Dance Spectacular Drone Light Show, aerobatic flyers, plus a fireworks display. Then return Sunday for an additional show for free. Children under 10 are free, so make plans to bring the whole family and experience the past, present, and future of aviation at the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo. Visit us at flysnf.org.
The NFL alumni is sponsoring a Clay for Kids sporting event to benefit Champions for Champions. The event will take place at the Robinson Ranch in Inglis, Florida on Saturday, March 21st. Call 866-996-2182 for details. The NFL alumni will provide gift bags, breakfast, lunch, and prizes. Call 866-996-2182 for details. Clay for Kids. Call 866-996-2182 for details. Hosted by the NFL alumni.
Cloudy day today with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm. High 80 to 86. For tonight, a couple of showers and a thunderstorm continuing into the evening. Otherwise, it will remain cloudy. Low 51 to 57. Then a mostly sunny but cooler day for tomorrow. Thursday's high 62 to 67. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Look what I got, look what I got. Well, look what you don't have.
You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA, The Source Radio. Good morning.
Yeah.
How's it going, buddy?
I was going good until this girl walked by with a nice frosty, whatever it was.
Good.
And I said, gimme. She shook the shirt. Nah. She
Yeah,
shook it
she
and walked
did.
by.
She did the nana boo boo.
Yeah, she walked right by with it. Oh, that looks so damn good, though. Like an iced.
She's doing.
I can go for an iced.
I can too. I only had the one small cup of coffee this morning,
I've had
and I can
4
tell
already,
them,
but
no way.
Oh yeah, 6:30 morning meeting on Wednesday mornings.
4 cups of coffee already?
Oh, I'm on my 4th cup or whatever it is.
There's your tenacity. There's your demeanor right there.
That's why, huh? I'm going to go to Starbucks, I think, later. As soon as we get off, I'm going to get one of those, whatever those things are, nice ice cold coffee. I know. I go to a fast food place.
Yeah.
And I call it watered down coffee.
They watered down?
Oh.
Or iced coffee?
No, watered down. It's flavored water. That's what it is.
Flavored water?
Coffee is flavored water.
It is.
But there's a degree of it. You know, you say I make mine, I slice mine when I come out. Well, with Starbucks, I don't want to promote them that much, but the one in the mall here does good. And you could taste the coffee in it.
Yes.
You go to a fast food place and it's flavored water. It's refreshing, but they're up to almost $2 for this little cup. I'm going.
Yeah.
For a buck, I would have paid, but $2. Yeah, they outprice themselves.
There's one.
Don't say it. But yeah, you tell me off air. They don't get free. No free marketing. You want to tell everybody about what great you are?
Yeah, but I'm not going to go to them and
why
be
not?
like, hey.
Why not? You want me to? Hi, I'm Adam. You want me to talk about your product because I think it's so good? Pay me. That's all, and I'll put it on the air. Why? It's called marketing. Everybody wants to know what the heck is going on. So everybody wants to go on. We got a lot of things here. There's no shame. There's no shame in marketing.
It's a fast food chain.
Okay, that only brings in about 6. Well, speaking of chains, yesterday Earth Fair was last day.
Was it yesterday? Yeah.
Yesterday, last day, all gone.
And do you have any opinions? Do you think what might go in there, or do you think it'll just be what I'm afraid of? Is going to become an eyesore for the next 8 months?
Oh, it looks nice on the outside.
It looks great, but it's going to become an eyesore.
Well, if the kids vandalize it again, But what I like is they said they're closing, but quote unquote, it's for sale. So they might close the doors, and then 2 months down the road, it might open under another name because somebody else bought the chain because everything's in place.
I get you.
All the refrigeration, everything.
Because I think in the article that I read when they were closing that, they're trying to find a buyer, if you will.
Now, I was on the advisory board for the Marion County or Ocala, whatever, Earth Fair. They had a little advisory board they put together, and you talked about Earth Fair, but we got behind the scenes kind of things. And
really?
Because they had managers that went around the world to follow the crop. So when bananas are in season here, or we'll go with watermelons, is easier.
Okay.
When they're in season here, they buy them locally here. But then it goes out of season, so it's growing someplace else. It's growing in California. It's growing in Guatemala, or whatever name you want to.
Guatemala,
that'll work. Growing there, so they buy it from wherever it is, and then they bring it in. There's fruit growing, because the season changes.
Right.
And that's what this man did. And it was a smart man. I mean, it was. They had a lot of smart people running the place. Why it went under?
They said there was some not so good direction of funds.
So
there were some good people, and there were some not so good people.
So I don't know, if there's no good people, get rid of them. But they were when they came here. Like I said, I met the owner of the whole place, because it started in Asheville, North Carolina.
Right, yeah, North Carolina based.
I've been in one of the stores. They have two right there, the original and the one further down in the mountains, quote unquote. And I've watched them and watched the management work.
Yeah,
and it's like a well-oiled machine, and everybody's doing their thing, and apparently have a good training program or what have you. I'm at odds why it went under, but hey, why did Sears go under? So forth and so on.
Yeah, and see that became more of an eyesore.
It is an eyesore. It's empty. They had the Halloween guy in there in the Halloween.
Yeah, that was kind of neat. The Halloween store in there for just a small portion.
But yeah, there's just a lot of things they could do too. Years ago, my dad, they had a store about that big, about that size. It was empty, went under, and someone took over it and leased it.
Oh.
And it was only open Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. And it was for people that worked regular jobs. And you walk in there, and they made it like a little village.
Is that right?
You walked in the doors, and you walk straight ahead, and there's roads. You walk down, and all little stores, miniature stores. Each store was like 10 by 20.
Wow.
All little stores, and it was all little stuff. And it was people that would buy doodads, or little stores that people would put in their items that they sold. But it was unique because people would have their regular business, and then they would do this on the side to make money, and they could open Thursday night, Friday night, or just Saturday and Sunday. And Saturday and Sunday was like 9 to 4.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday. And you walk in, and as soon as you walk in, you take a right, and you go down the food road. And you go down, and there's all food vendors on that one road. And you take a left, and you go down another road, and have all on either side little stores. And they had them so they were like cages inside. So you close the front door, you lock it, and they have a cage so no one can steal your stuff, logically. And you walk through it. But I remember going in there, and there was a man that, I don't know if he did it for a living, but how many places you go into, you don't see this in a flea market or anything, but he drilled holes for your bowling balls and sold you bowling balls.
Is that right?
And he bought the machine, whatever, and that's all he did. And he was doing good on that. My dad and my uncle, they're both, first names are Albert, Alfred. So Al's place,
Yeah.
And they sold all knickknacks, paddywhacks, But my dad was very creative in his marketing kind of thing. And so he wanted something that would catch their face,
Yeah.
You catch your eye. So they took 2 spaces. They rented 2 spaces. One was everybody walk in, and the other one was like a little warehouse. They put all their stuff in, and they pulled it out.
Okay.
So how are you going to get someone's attention?
Right.
Well, my dad drew a clown's face that was approximately 5 foot wide by about 6 or 7 foot, about 6 foot high. Big clown face.
Lord.
With a big smile, right? You see all his teeth, big nose, big eyes that lit up, the eyeballs lit up, right? And 2 eyebrows. Then he had the eyebrows on a little motor, and they go up and down. You know how Spock put one eyebrow up, but both going up and down. Then, when he was there, he had it set so he takes the mouthpiece out, so all the teeth vanish, and that's your little window, so you can look inside through the clown's mouth.
Wow.
And and he painted it all and everything. My dad was very charismatic with that, kind of tinkering
creative,
with stuff.
yeah.
And creative, and he just made a cam, a little motor. I think the motor was from off a turntable.
Yeah.
It would just turn, and he made a cam on it.
Yeah.
And the eyebrows would go up and down and up, nice and no noise. And like I said, the eyes would light up or the nose lit. So it was like you're walking down and you see this clown's face going, okay, what's in there?
Yeah.
And he used to love it because knickknacks, paddywhacks he would sell. And there's one lady used to come in every week, and she used to collect salt and pepper shakers.
Really?
So during the week, my dad would drive around there, and he'd see a unique one, put them aside. Well, I got a new set for you, and she didn't know worry about the price. She bought them.
Yeah.
She bought them. And that got her in the store, and maybe she bought something else or whatever.
Sure.
But people
salt and pepper shakers, that's pretty
always,
interesting.
when I used to visit them, there was always somebody in that little store with my uncle. And and my uncle had a deep voice like me, They called each other Cup. That was their nickname. Hey Cup, how you doing? Hey Cup, how you doing? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was good times. It was fun to watch them. It was fun to watch the 2 brothers work together like that.
Yeah.
They're both retired.
So yeah.
And and the rent was like super cheap. It's for to do it because you figure a store that big like Sears over the empty Sears.
Sure.
You make little rows and all little stores in there.
Oh yeah, then you could have that space.
And it didn't hurt anybody. People would work their full-time job.
Yep.
And then like 5:30, 6 o'clock, that would open 6 to 9, 3 hours on a Thursday, Friday, then Saturday all day and Sunday all day.
Done.
It was
awesome.
fun though. It was fun. Big parking lot and everything, but way back when.
We're going to take a little break.
Sure.
Take a little break, and when we come back, we'll round out the show. We'll finish it up, tell you a little bit about what's going on for tomorrow.
Sure. And then the next day, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, Vets Helping Vets in the morning.
That's right. We'll be back after this. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
It's here, Ocala, truckload sale of roses at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. You got great selection, super low prices. Bob has easy care knockout roses in double red and double pink, just $17.99. Easy care drift roses, huge selection of colors, just $17.99. And of course, his famous fragrant hybrid and tea roses, super low, $32.99. That's just the beginning. Geraniums have arrived. They're regularly $2.99, but you get 10 for just $19.99. And you've got to check out that great new selection of clay bowl planters. They're 13 inches big. You'd expect to pay $12.99, but thanks to a special purchase, they're just $5.99. It's always tree planting time, and that means you can buy one large tree for just $49.99 and get a second one for half price. So check the ad and get on over to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens on Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, open daily till 4:30 in the same blooming place since 1952.
Are you tired of exposing your retirement to stock market risk? How would you like to participate in stock market gains, but never stock market losses? Join Josh Simpson for the Retirement and Income Radio Show every Sunday at 8:35 a.m. You can also call Josh now for your free customized retirement and income kit book and 115-page retirement and income book at 844-450-SAFE-7233. That's 844-450-SAFE-7233.
Cloudy day today with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm. High 80 to 86. For tonight, a couple of showers and a thunderstorm continuing into the evening. Otherwise, it will remain cloudy. Low 51 to 57. Then a mostly sunny but cooler day for tomorrow. Thursday's high 62 to 67. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
The Ocala RV Show is Thursday, February 27th through Sunday, March 1st at the Florida Horse Park. North Central Florida's largest RV show is back with participating dealers from all over Florida. Hundreds of RVs on display. Tickets $5 for adults. Kids under 16 are free. Buy one, get one free Thursday only. First responders save $2 every day. Register to win 2 gift cards every day. No purchase necessary. The Ocala RV Show at the Florida Horse Park. This is how we roll.
The largest aerospace expo in the South, Sun and Fun, returns to the skies of Lakeland March 31st through April 5th. It's not just an air show, it's everything aviation in 2020. Walk among hundreds of aircraft and be amazed at air shows with breathtaking aerobatic displays by the world's top pilots. See mighty warbirds in flight, from vintage bombers to modern fighter jets, and feel the heat of a 1,000-foot wall of fire. Plus, new for 2020, our STEM-tastic pavilion with dozens of interactive activities for all ages. Oh, and let's not forget the precision flying of the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. Take advantage of the Florida Resident Weekend Special, Saturday, April 4th and Sunday, April 5th, and get 3 shows for the price of 1. Come Saturday, stay for the night air show with its amazing Star Dance Spectacular Drone Light Show, aerobatic flyers, plus a fireworks display. Then return Sunday for an additional show for free. Children under 10 are free, so make plans to bring the whole family and experience the past, present, and future of aviation at the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo. Visit us at flysnf.org.
The NFL alumni is sponsoring a Clay for Kids sporting event to benefit Champions for Champions. The event will take place at the Robinson Ranch in Inglis, Florida on Saturday, March 21st. Call 866-996-2182 for details. The NFL alumni will provide gift bags, breakfast, lunch, and prizes. Call 866-996-2182 for details. Clay for Kids. Call 866-996-2182 for details. Hosted by the NFL alumni.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Spend an hour with you. I was only supposed to sit
Listening to AM Ocala live on WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM.
Hi. And Mal Walker walking by. She didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't want to smile.
You want to smile?
Yeah. Maybe it was gas. I don't know.
Joe, it was Wednesday. It was Hump Day. We're halfway through the last week of February.
It's Hump Day.
Mike. Guess what day it is? So with that, it was.
My cousin says I sound like that Campbell.
Do you?
He says that.
Mike.
It's Hump Day.
Oh man!
I'll start doing voiceovers, and you'll hear me doing Star Wars or something like that.
Yeah.
It's time. Did you know that he was there yesterday? Listen in tomorrow. Something like that.
It's.
I don't have to go that deep to do it, so I use my regular voice.
Yeah. Now we've got just about 7 minutes
and counting.
before the top of the hour, which is 11 o'clock hour.
Yes.
Our show. So we round out this Wednesday. It was a little bit of a long Wednesday for me. A little bit of a long Wednesday. As we got in and the premiere was buggering up, and then a little cancellation this morning. And
Bernie Sanders, out of 47 polls, said he's going to be president, and I said, that's fine. The Polish people like you, but what about the rest of the United States? Okay, boom.
Did you watch some of the debate last night?
Not at all.
No.
I laughed enough with the first one.
Last night's seeing some of the highlights from it, as if it was a spring
Bless your
event.
heart.
It was, just prepping for the show, just trying to find stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah, well yeah,
that's after watching some of the highlights there, I was like, I ain't got much to talk about that. Everybody just talked over each other. It was.
They say, if Bernie wins, okay, no problem, bye. See you later. So long. He's a left-wing socialist. Pay for everything, and how's it going to get paid for? Taxes. Come on, we're not stupid. The money's got to come from somewhere, you know. And Pelosi said, "Well, the president cut this thing to get that thing." Well, you have to get the money somewhere, you know. All she would want is more taxes, in my opinion.
We already said there's how much taxes already.
There's enough. So, well, we can't do that. Well, the president of the United States, Mr. President Trump, is a businessman. And a businessman looks at it different than a politician. I'll promise you this and I'll do that. And he says, okay, you need more, so we got to take it from there and put it over there. So that's going to be a little, oh, you can't cut that. Well, why not? I'm waiting for him to go to the government waste. I mean, government wastes so much money. You can go down the line. There's a site you can find of grants to watch how butterflies, cocoons, and how we're paying for somebody to do the research on that. Our tax, I mean, and I'm talking stupid money here, $25,000 and up to do this research. And all you do is
butterflies?
Oh, that's just an example. But you read some of these things and you're saying, first of all, who cares? That's number one. And number two is, if you care, then you do it, but don't expect me to pay for it.
Sure.
Kind of thing.
Sure.
And I'm talking stupid money, hundreds of thousands of dollars out there. Oh, you go down the list. I'm going, say what? Say what? And we're just, you fit that criteria, and Uncle Sam says, okay, here's the money. I'm going, what? And most of it is fill in the spaces, tell us what you did, give us a report every so minute, and then we'll give you the money.
And then you get the money.
I know, it's like, are you serious?
Show me the money.
Yeah, like,
help me help you.
There are some out there, like Vets Helping Vets, they put in for grants, and they get the grants. But 85%, 85 cents out of a dollar goes back to the veteran.
Yeah.
15% is administrative costs, because we have some people that are paid. A lot of them are volunteers, but
sure.
Hello.
Sure.
Hello. So yeah, go. There's your homework, Adam. That'll be a heck of a segment for you.
Look at that.
Yo, somebody on the phone?
Yeah, we got a caller.
Hey, caller. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I'd like to add something to the conversation there.
As long as it's clean.
Add 3 words. You can add 3 words to everything a politician does.
Oh, go ahead.
To buy votes.
To what?
To buy votes.
Oh, to buy votes. Buy votes. B-U-Y-S. To buy votes.
Buy votes.
If you got money, we got money. Very good. To buy votes.
Got the vote. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
Well, appreciate it.
I won't bother you no more today.
You're not.
Y'all have a good day.
You too, partner. Thank you.
If you need me, I'll call you.
If you need me, I'll call you. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate you listening. Oh,
thanks,
my
buddy.
goodness. Oh.
I thought at first he said to buy boats. Boats.
Yeah, boats with a V. Yeah.
Boats.
Well, sometimes the phone is a little
to buy boats.
Messed up, but yeah. Along with us, yeah.
To buy boats. What would you do with boats? How many boats?
Owned one, bought it, used it, sold it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Mm-hmm. What is it? I love that. The 2 best days.
When you buy one and when you sell one. Yeah.
Did you own a boat? You had a boat for a while.
I had a pontoon.
Oh, you had a pontoon?
I had a pontoon, yeah. Very nice, very nice.
That's, what do they call that? A booze cruise.
A Beddington. I never drank when I was on the boat.
No?
No, you got to have your wits about you. The wind and your other boats and,
Where'd you take it out at? Did you have it when you were in Florida?
Yeah, here in Florida, yeah. I went through the canals and went through the what do you call it? To the lakes. But sometimes you put it in a canal, then you had to go down a canal to get onto the lake.
Yeah.
And I remember one time this guy came by me, flying by me. You're supposed to idle. And he came flying by. It was a V hull. And I had to literally turn the boat sideways very quickly because he made a wave. You don't want to be hit on the side. Capsize.
Yeah,
although
the wake?
Through the wake, yeah. And a pontoon will take that, but I had to turn it facing and boom, boom, and then turn back quickly.
Ooh.
So, and luckily I was on my side of the water, quote unquote, so on the right side, just like a road. But he came through there, and he came, and all I seen, he was going so fast, all I seen was the bottom of his boat when he turned. So, hey, that's it for me. All yours, Adam.
Yep. And with that being said, we made it through Wednesday, through a hump day Wednesday. as we got tomorrow, Thursday, to continue our now downhill through the end of the week. With that being said, tomorrow is Veterans News, and we'll also have in, again, Kathy Bryant to talk a little bit what's going on in the county and the community, and all that good stuff, all to lead it to Friday. So we can get to the weekend.
Conservative Watch Hour on Friday.
We have Conservative Watch Hour, so stay tuned for that on Friday.
And what, hot in the morning?
What's
Matt
that?
Martin with hot.
Hot.
H-O-T.
Yeah. But for your Wednesday, AM Ocala Live, thank you, everybody. And until tomorrow, goodbye.
USA Radio News with Chris Barnes.
Coronavirus continues to dominate the news. Health Secretary Alex Azar currently facing more heat over the growing threat from the virus in the United States. At a House hearing, Democrats are slamming the Trump administration for budget cuts it made in U.S. global health programs, including at the CDC. President Trump is planning to address the nation today at 6 p.m. Eastern about the coronavirus outbreak. That, as CDC experts do say,